Okay, welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. We left off with keeping the peace. In order to become one of Sir Radzik's men, I had to enter the service of the Bailiff of Rete. He wants me to serve on sentry duty with Nightingale the Watchman. Optional, pick up your kit in the lower room of the armory, and then join Nightingale on patrol. So we're definitely gonna go get that kit, get a little extra gear.
Did someone send you here for something?
I was told to pick up a kit here.
I'd say there's not much room for improvement. You already look as good as any vassal, but your wish is my command. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Alright, let's see what I got. I think what the stuff I already have on is about as good or better. Yeah, that's just as good as what I got on. Warhorse Gambeson, 8. Those are both 5. Okay, I'm gonna sell those. Padded coif. Yeah, I have a better one on. A better one already on. Yeah, I got some stuff that I can sell. I mean, a bludgeon, I guess it would be. I guess, you know, if I need a backup weapon, it'd be, I guess, yeah, it's a good thing to have a backup weapon. Go ahead and keep that. Okay, let's go ahead and sell some stuff, though, because now I am overburdened.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Let's talk trade. Oh. In the wrong tab. Yeah, that'll work for me.
Here, take this.
Oh! Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Yeah, that's me.
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzik, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzig must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go.
Learning on the job.
I feel quite hungry.
This is our church, St. Matthew's. It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord.
Yeah, we counted that character in the last episode.
This is our
Not the
roundhouse.
friendliest character to be
Pretty
around.
big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe.
Baked goods fresh from
And the
oven.
jail
Come
house.
and get them.
You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it.
Bread.
The swordsmith lives here.
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
You won't go to the church. Go back to your people. I don't want you here. Is that manure pile not big enough for you?
See what's going on here.
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
Yeah, you call yourself a Christian?
Can't you
What's
show
that?
us some Christian charity, armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms? Even to this witch only yesterday.
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any arms or not?
Yes.
From the armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
Yeah, let's go with we'll both contribute to poor Jane.
We're both good Christians, aren't we? We should each give something to the poor soul.
And what then?
Then Jane will be on her way. Immediately.
King Solomon now, are you, lad? Fine. Fine, have it your way.
God bless you, and you too, citizen. I won't be a nuisance no more, really. Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus, you're as bad as each other.
Yeah, I hope she doesn't come back. I can see her still coming back, and that could be a problem in the future.
Your old neighbors are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
Yeah, I can foresee a possible confrontation between the two relatives who are claiming wardship over this land. I just hope we get to choose which side we fall on if it turns into a conflict.
This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
Huh. Yeah, that's suspicious.
Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard. Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Well, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Yeah, I think when I'm done with this episode, I'm gonna try to find a video
Everyone,
or
if the
something
Hannah
to
saw you
explain
here,
why
he'd
my
take a whip to you.
why my character keeps moving even after I release the keyboard.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church.
There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later.
Let's move along to the Inner Bailey. Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
Jeez. All right, here we go.
The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanish's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It could take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad.
Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
Yeah, it definitely seems like Sir Hanish, at least at first sight, is more responsible of the two who can claim lordship over these lands. But hey, you never know. That's just the first sight. There could be, probably is more behind the story.
Roger with you, Hanish. How goes it?
Well enough, thank you. It's quiet.
Good. Where's Moimir anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
He hasn't turned up yet.
I see. Now where might he have got to then?
I don't
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
Well, where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
For the love of God, I've come from Scarlet, and all I ask of you is to put the poor wretch whose home was burned.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
I like his sword.
Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
Just been get me one of those later. Oh, after the chewing, now we get to sit around and drink. All right.
That fool got me all worked up.
Yeah, shouldn't we
Shouldn't
be on
we
patrol?
patrol instead of drinking?
You're eager, aren't you? Don't worry. Even watchmen are entitled to a break. Except the ones on the gate and the tower, of course. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
I don't see why not.
Why not?
One beer for me.
I can't wait to see how you throw.
Alright, now I have played this before, mostly because I had some bad recordings and I've just had to redo it each time, so I have an understanding of how to play this game. I think I have a grasp of it.
Here.
I'm gonna score and roll again. Hopefully I don't bust.
I'll have a beer.
Yeah. Score and pass.
We'll see.
That's a... Yeah, he's got some decent lead on me.
Point in pushing it.
Ooh. I'm gonna risk it and score and roll again. Or hold on. Never mind, I'm just gonna score and pass.
That's it. This'll be the one. I shouldn't have pushed it.
I think you have a chance of winning this one. Take that one. Yeah, score and pass.
Enough. I'm done with this.
In all my recordings, I think that was the first one I ever won that.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Scarlet, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Alright. First things first, let's use that torch. I definitely understand the rule on having a torch out at night, and so there is no natural lighting, really, except for the torch. Anyone wandering around at night without a torch he obviously doesn't want to be seen, so he's probably out to something suspicious. So I get the rule.
And how much do I want for them?
Well, now.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this is getting well.
What? Is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
End of the fight.
Ow!
That'll show him.
Get out of that. Back up.
Here!
Beat him down. Fuck! Beat him down. Go on, your grace. Show him what for.
All right.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me to...
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him?
Yeah, you should have known that was a trap.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Noble in title, but not noble in character. But even so, it's definitely a bad move to pick a fight with a nobleman. And as far as the difference between the two, Capon, he's young, inexperienced, thinks he knows it all. And I forget the other guy's name, the one that was just talking and handing out the royal ass chewing. He's definitely more experienced, cares a lot more. So if it comes down between choosing between the two, I think I'm gonna go with the older noble, more experienced one. Alright, what's my next quest? Meet Lord Capon at dawn in the courtyard of the upper castle. Oh, okay. And quest of training. Sir Hans Capon would get off to a very good start when brawling. Okay, I think I have to meet him in the morning. Yep, it says right there. Meet him in the morning at the upper castle. I think I'm gonna get something to eat and find a place to rest. I think I'm gonna go back to that mill. Don't quite know where a free bed is at here in Rattay. Yeah, I'm just gonna fast travel back to the mill and go to bed there. And I think I might end the episode too. Nah. Yeah, I think this would be a good spot to end this episode, actually. Thank you for tuning in. If you watched it all the way through, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.